Once upon a time, a peasant called Sekti was taking his 3 asses laden with goods to town to trade. As he was traveling along the towpath next to the canal, he spotted the high steward of the pharaoh, whose name was Himpty. Himpty, who also saw him coming, yelled to one of his servants,
"Servant, fetch me an embroidered sheet."
The servant returned with the sheet, and Himpty had him lay it on the ground so that it touched his crops on one side of the towpath and hung over the edge of the canal on the other. He then called to the peasant and said,
"Don't tread on my sheet as you pass."
"I'll try, but you haven't left me much room."
As they passed, one of Sekti's asses stopped and started eating corn.
"You know the law. I can confiscate your ass if it eats my corn and fine you for all the damage it does."
"Oh no, please don't."
"Servant, seize his asses."
Sekti decided to go to the house of Meru Tensa to seek justice.
"Please, sir, I must get in to see the high steward."
Enter.
"Justice, my lord! Give me justice against Himpty, who has robbed me."
Prepare your plea, and come tomorrow into the judgment hall. Servants, give Sekti food and shelter for the night. The next morning, Sekti returned to the hall of judgment to plead his case.
"Oh, my lord steward, greatest of the great, guide my needy. May good fortune attend you wherever you may go. May you say whether you..."
Sekti continued with these words for a long time as the scribes wrote them down.
Silence!
I will consider your case and hear more from you tomorrow. The Meru Tensa hastened to the presence of the pharaoh and read to him the words that Sekti had said in court that day. They bring joy to my heart. Yea. Do not reply to his charges, but see how long he will continue with his speeches. Now go. Sekti returned to the hall of judgment for 5 more days and gave speeches praising the pharaoh. Then on the 6th day, he was beaten with rods.
Beat it! Just beat it!
At last, Meru Tensa bade Sekti rise and said, "Fear not, Sekti, for what you have done. Your speeches have delighted the pharaoh's heart. Now come before him, and you shall be satisfied, and all your goods shall be restored." In the end, not only did Pharaoh cause all the 3 asses with their loads to be restored to Sekti, but he gave him all that belonged to Himpty and made him chief workman and guardian of the canal. He sent to bring Sekti's wife and 5 children to dwell at his palace, and made Himpty a peasant.
The end! Yay!